What's better than an electric skateboard with a 7-mile range? An electric skateboard with a 12-mile range. My name's Tom, this is the Enthusiasm Project, and today I'm going to compare the boosted extended range battery with the standard battery on the version 2 Dual Plus board. Basically, my goal is to fully charge both batteries, fully drain both batteries, and then see what the difference is. I'll be doing both tests in pro mode because that's what I use the most often, even though that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going at full speed all the time. So let's go find a place to ride. Let's see how these batteries compare. So with the board in pro mode going over mostly flat urban terrain, I was able to get 6.5 miles of range before the battery completely died and the motors would not spin anymore. That number would have been a little bit higher if I had been in one of the more conservative ride modes, but I like pro mode because it gives you the most versatility in terms of speed. So all in all, the standard battery performed exactly as it was rated. As soon as I charged up and attached the extended range battery, I noticed a massive difference in estimation. First, you'll need to remove the 6 screws that are holding in the standard battery. After that, you need to lift up the mounting plate, and then the battery should just lift right off and you can disconnect the standard battery. Just for comparison, the standard boosted battery is 54 volts, 2.5 amp hours, and 99 watt hours. The extended range battery is actually a lower 46.8 volts, but it has an increased 5.7 amp hours and a whopping 267 watt hours. Even though the extended range battery is both thicker and heavier than the standard battery, it doesn't negatively affect the board's ride or feel. In pro mode, the battery was rated for 8.5 miles. In expert, it was 10.7 miles. In eco mode, it could get 12.9 miles. And in beginner mode with a top speed of 12 miles per hour, the battery was rated for 15.1 miles. Just like with the standard battery, I wanted to keep the board in pro mode. Even though we went on a really long ride yesterday, it actually wasn't long enough to fully drain the extended range battery, which is a really great problem to have. So I got to work a little bit extra early this morning to try and drain the rest of that battery. So that was mostly in pro mode, going up a few hills, but mostly flat terrain. I actually ended up with 15.1 miles, which is way beyond the 12-mile suggested range. I think it really is a game changer in terms of what you can expect from the board, and a lot of these results should carry over into the newly released boosted board, everything that now uses more extended range batteries. I was able in pro mode to get the mileage the battery was rated for in beginner mode. The only thing I really wish is that it were easier to change out the battery so that you could take a couple with you and really go all day on the board. That would be awesome, but it's not quite there yet. But all in all, the extended range battery is definitely worth the money. So I hope that was helpful. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you get new videos and live streams every single week. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you guys next time.